let's try one more example, continuing from where we left off, where I've put this actions and outlets example into stack views. I'd like to show you the size classes and constraints, size classes and traits customization. And I was thinking what I could do for this is, let's say we have in portrait mode, we want to show all these controls and the image view, and then we switch orientations and we only want to show the image view. So to do that, let's say I want to hide all these controls and I want to group them. Well, one easy way to group items is just to put them into a stack view. So I'm just going to use this stack view as a group. And sometimes it helps to actually name these things better than the default naming, just so when you're in Interface Builder, it can be a bit easier to read. I'm not going to do that right now, though. So what I want to do is, I'll show you again this installed property, which is, will actually remove these items from the super view, whatever selected. If it's not installed, it's not installed on as a subview, and it won't show up on the screen. Now you can get some weird effects with this, whereas when you uninstall and reinstall items, they can sometimes show up out of order when they get put back in into the subview list. They get put in a different order than what you originally specified, and well, we'll see. Sometimes you have to change the way that you're doing the install or uninstall. So, oh, I jumped ahead there. So what I'm going to do is a customization. So for the compact regular variation, which is on right now, so on portrait mode, it's going to be installed. And for the other mode, we'll uninstall it. So it'll look like this. So let's run that and see how it looks. Okay, so that seems to work okay. I kind of caution you against doing this too much. You have to be pretty careful about how you use it and where you use it, because it can produce these unintended side effects. But I think for demonstration purposes about these size class customizations, it can be useful. But it's something you'd really have to verify on quite a few devices, make sure that your intention will work. So for amusement, I'll just do some more customizations. Let's change the background based on portrait versus landscape. So, well, in this case, I'll show you what it looks like when you're in this different, when you're viewing it as a particular size class, which I am right now. I'm on compact. If I was to select the top level view, and if you recall from class, anything with a plus beside it, I can add this customization for these. It says introduce variation based on the width and height, compact, which is landscape. For landscape for an iPhone, that's not an iPhone 7 Plus. That's a special case, which I won't talk about. I'll just demonstrate this. And in this mode, we'll make it blue. If I switch back, and then you can do this on a whole variety of properties. For example, I might do the label. I might customize the font based on what type of device. If I wanted it really big on iPad, well, all iPads are regular. Now, one thing And I mentioned in class, it might have been a little simpler if Apple had just said, instead of using this side class terminology, had just said, iPad, portrait, iPhone, but they didn't, and we have to work with what's been given. So in this case, I could set which a regular, and I could set the font to some arbitrary size, and then if I switched over, it would show up as a large font.